everyone and welcome to Friday Varnish. My name is Sheila and first of all, let me greet everyone a happy new year and a happy new decade. I hope you had an amazing time. New Year's Eve if you guys went out and celebrated, or if you're like me who just stayed at home and sat on your couch all night, I hope it was comfortable and nice. And so, yeah, can you believe it's already 2020? So this is going to be my New Year's video. I'm going to talk about my polish goals for 2020, and I'm also going to talk about my top 5 polishes of 2019, which I probably should have done for Topic Tuesday yesterday, but I'm late as usual. But better late than never, and I'm here and I want to talk about them. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So I have like 3 major goals for 2020, and the very top of that list is organization. 2019 is the year where my nail polish collection grew exponentially. And frankly, I'm a little bit alarmed as to how it has grown so much. I have 2 Helmers in my cart that I'm going to check out soon. And it's just, I have polish here, I have polish everywhere, and I'm kind of not used to that. I don't really regret it because this is the year where I discovered some beautiful indie brands. I'm always very happy to support small businesses and indie makers. And these are some beautiful polishes. This is not charity at all, guys. Like, these are some absolutely gorgeous polishes. So I'm happy about that, but at the same time, I feel like in 2020, I really want to sort of take a look at what I have and face that and count that and organize it and see which ones I can do without, which ones I shouldn't be buying more of, and just really take control of my collection and figuring out how to move from there. So that's my number 1 goal for 2020. My number 2 goal is to do more nail art. I started to do nail art maybe around the summertime, and I really honestly feel like because the polishes that I have sort of worn towards the fall time are all so beautiful to me, I didn't even wanna sort of like ruin it with my nail art skills that were very sort of amateur. Like, if I was an expert at nail art, I could probably put nail art over all these beautiful polishes that I've been wearing and be happy with it. But I didn't want to ruin the polishes that I wore with some crappy art that, I just sort of did. So I want to try to practice more nail art. I want to really improve my stamping. Maybe do some, reverse stamping. And I really would love for you to join me in that journey. I don't know that I'm going to be doing a lot of nail art videos because, like I said, I'm kind of a little bit insecure still with that skill, but I would love to do more. And so you hopefully will see a little bit more nail art on my Instagram account. And then the third goal that I have for 2020 is really sticking to a budget. Sticking to a low buy budget. Now, I want to be realistic. I know everybody says they want to be on a low buy. I do not want to put a no buy on myself because I think that's just setting myself up for failure. I know that it's already very hard for me to resist some of these beautiful polishes. So I want to set myself a budget. I want to set myself a PPU budget, and I also want to give myself a little bit of a wiggle room for new releases that I can't say no to. For example, Walker from Olive Ave Nails just released a Kickstarter for her first spring collection. I love Walker. I've admired her for so long, but let's be realistic. The polishes are just absolutely gorgeous. It's right up my alley. I love these beautiful pastels in what I've seen as beautiful formulas. So can't say no to that. I pretty much bought the whole collection. And I don't want to feel bad about doing that. I don't want to feel bad about supporting people I like. And I want to be able to enjoy that. So I'm going to set myself a budget and I'm going to stick to that. And if I go over for 1 month, I'm going to make up for it for other months. And that's just going to be the way it's going to be. And so those are my 3 goals for 2020. So now we're going to go ahead and talk about my top 5 polishes for 2019. And I'm going to tell you right now, I only picked 5 because, like I said, I wore so many beautiful polishes. And frankly, if I picked more than 5, they would all be my favorite polishes, right? So I really wanted to pick the 5 polishes that I feel changed my life, changed my tastes, and really just made a difference to how I wear nail polish and how I pick nail polishes. And yeah, it's just funny. I wanted to do a side note. I did pick my best 9 for 2019 on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I hope you do. It's at Variety Varnish. And maybe I have like 3 manis there that I did not particularly love. Like they weren't really my favorites, but apparently they're your favorites. You liked them so much that it ended up being in my best 9. So this was a big revelation for me. Like, you know, it's never just always about you. Yes, to a certain extent, you have to wear nail polishes that you love, but also it's refreshing to learn what other people like to see in you. Like, you know, what polishes give you a lot of compliments, especially when your taste is a little bit wonky like mine. Like, I know I kind of have a little bit of a, you know, bizarre taste in colors and nail polishes. So it's really nice to know what people like. But for this video, I'm going to talk about the 5 that I loved that really changed my life and made an impact on my nail polish use and my nail polish consumption. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So number 5 on my list is a mainstream, and the only mainstream in these 5 polishes, and this is China Glaze's Cowboy Bye. Now, you know, I don't know if I'm just so used to mainstream polishes, but they don't really wow me anymore. Don't get me wrong, like I love them. Like, say for example, for Essie just released this Flying Solo collection. Of course, I picked up some because those are, you know, colors that I love and they're right up my alley. But, you know, they don't wow me. But this polish wowed me so much. I don't know how I can live without it. So it's hard to describe. I just describe it basically as a galaxy polish. It reminds me of the deep night sky. It's just absolutely beautiful. It could probably be an indie. Gorgeous formulation. This is a polish that I will never let go of. I feel like I can't live without this polish. And this is China Glaze's Cowboy Bye. Number 4 on my top 5 is Quixotic's Sparkle Fingers Magic. Holy macaroni. I almost missed out on this polish because I was too scared to pick it up because I didn't know how it was gonna look. I didn't know how I was gonna like it. But then finally I saw it on a D-stash and I picked it up, and oh my goodness. And I know I'm not alone in my love for this polish. I know Carolina from Gotta Love Polish also featured this in her top polishes for 2019. Positively beautiful multi-chrome. And to be perfectly honest, I may be wrong, but I believe this is the very first multi-chrome I have worn. And from here on out, first of all, I couldn't resist a lot of Quixotics. Like, I fell in love with this brand because of this polish. I fell in love with multi-chromes because of this polish. Just absolutely gorgeous. And so this is Quixotic's Sparkle Fingers Magic. Number 3 on my top 5 is Death Valley Nails' Black Bush. This is beautiful, and I have to give credit to Alex from Buy the Polish for leading me to this brand and leading me to this polish. I have a ton of yellows, and although I love yellows in general, it's very hard for me to pick a favorite because I love them all. But this beauty is just so absolutely gorgeous. First of all, this is probably the only yellow I own in a crelly jelly formula. So squishy looking and so juicy on the nail, just absolutely beautiful. I have gotten so many compliments on this polish, including from people who don't love yellow. And it's just an absolutely gorgeous polish, something again that I can't imagine living without. I'm so happy to have this very unique yellow in my collection. And this is Death Valley Nails' Blackbush. Number 2 on my top 5 for 2019 is this beautiful pink lavender gold flaky polish from Polish, which is called the Bell Witch. Now again, this is one polish that I'm not alone in my love for. It's an absolutely gorgeous polish. This is my number 2 because this is the polish that made me love this brand, Polish, which I think I now have the most number of polishes from an indie brand. Like I have the most polishes from any indie brand, and this is the polish that made me love gold flakes. And this was the first polish that really made me rethink to kind of amp up my creams, because I've always been, I come from a place where it was beautiful creams. Like I love my Essies, right? And this is just a little, the gold flakies were just so delicate and so beautiful. And I love this polish because I never really thought that I liked soft pinks and soft lavenders. I put it on with very low expectations, thinking, this is too cool toned, I'm not gonna like it, and it is just absolutely gorgeous in any light, you guys. My swatch photo for this one, I had it under LED lights and under natural light, and they both looked phenomenal to me. This is a polish that is so simple, so subdued, but just absolutely stunning. A must have for me. I would be very, very sad when this, when I consume this polish, just because I don't do backups, and I know that polish, as for all indie brands, they only do limited release polishes, but this is just so beautiful, and I may, when I finish it, try to hunt for it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And this is Polish's The Bell Witch. So the number 1, my top 1 polish for 2019, which I think is the most beautiful polish I own. This is going a long way. This is a giant claim. This has got to be the most beautiful polish I own. And this is Painted Polish by Lexi's Ice and Fire. This is what started all the indie craziness, guys. I have known about polish pickup for a while. I've known about all these indie brands for a while, but I never really was motivated to pick up any of them until I saw this absolutely beautiful polish. Sad part about it is that I haven't really met another painted polish that is nearly as beautiful as this polish. You know what I mean? I picked up Maples from Moonlight. I thought I was gonna have that same feeling. No, this is just, she outdid herself with this polish. This is just absolutely beautiful. And this is kind of like an icy blue, obviously, with all these beautiful, just flame red flakies that shift to a gorgeous, gorgeous green. Literally ice and fire. And throughout my collecting, I've kind of picked up similar, I have picked up similar polishes that kind of have the same mood, but it's not as well done as this. Say, for example, Cadillac's Hugged the Dog is kind of like similar to this one. I'm gonna try to do a desktop shot of the bottle. It's just not as icy. I mean, this is just a phenomenal polish, and I know people have tried to dupe this, and a lot of makers have tried their own little dupe of this, their own little take of this. But this is the OG, guys. This is the OG. And this is Painted Polishes Ice and Fire. So that's it, you guys. That is my New Year 2020 video. I've set my goals for this year, and I have told you my top 5 polishes of 2019. Let me know what you guys think. Do you have your own personal goals that are nail polish related that you want to set for yourselves, or you have set for yourselves? Do you feel like you're going to be successful in, achieving those goals? Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what, polishes really made an impact in your shopping and your consumption and use of nail polishes for 2019. I'd be very interested to know. Maybe I can add them to my lemming. And yeah, so it's just been an amazing time, you guys. I started this channel in May, and I have made some beautiful friends. Again, I don't count my success according to number of views, number of subscribers, number of followers. I count them according to interactions with all of you, friends that I have made, comments that I have read, things that I have learned from all of you. And it's just been phenomenal. It's just been such a phenomenal journey, and I'm so happy to be a part of this community. And I'm just enjoying my time so much, and I hope you guys are too. And I just adore you guys, the friends that I've made, and the people that I've interacted. You guys are just phenomenal. You have such great taste, such wonderful artists, and just amazing time. And I'm so happy, and I'm so excited to enter the new year and the new decade with this as a part of my identity now, like a nail polish enthusiast or addict who, shares her love of nail polish with the rest of the world. And so again, thank you so much for this opportunity. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. What are you waiting for? Hit that bell button for notifications, and I hope to see you in my next video and for the rest of my videos for 2020 and beyond. And thank you so much again. Have a good day. Bye.